If Question 3 passes, it will be signed into law here at the State House and go into effect January 1st, 2013. Even though the ring was lost for more than a year, it was found only 2 blocks away from Maura Burke's house in this sewer here on May Street. While many people here at Manchester Central High School were thrilled to see President Barack Obama speak today, others were not. Right now in the city of Quincy, there's only a $1 fine for anyone who does not use a crosswalk, and people we spoke with say they're not going to stop anytime soon. The owner of Myatt's Country Store also walked away with $50,000 for selling the winning ticket. With this latest incident happening here on campus, is public safety really prepared to handle an emergency situation?
It really was. I won the lottery. That's how I feel.
It was a day Maura Burke of Braintree never dreamed would happen. Her cherished wedding ring back in her finger after it went missing.
I was sitting actually right here. We had gone to a golf tournament during the day. I was hot and tired. I took my rings off, put them where I thought was right here. How it landed in the drainage ditch 3 streets from here, I don't know.
So imagine her surprise when the mayor of Braintree, Joe Sullivan, showed up at her door 2 weeks ago with the ring.
And then 2 weeks ago, right on the night of February vacation, I work in a school. We were excited for the vacation. The mayor and his wife were stopped at our front door, and he came in, held out his hand, and he said, "Is this yours?" And I looked at it and I went, "Oh, my wedding ring," and then promptly burst into tears. Even though the ring was lost for more than a year, it was found only 2 blocks away from Maura Burke's house in this sewer here on May Street. 2 Braintree DPW workers cleaning out the sewer discovered the ring and immediately took it to be cleaned and, of course, disinfected. Then the hunt was on to find the owner of the mysterious wedding ring. It's engraved, and that's how they found it. On the inside, it's engraved with MJM to JMB with Faith, Hope, and Love, November 9th, 1991.
With that information and a faded wedding date on the ring, the town clerk's office was able to match the initials on the ring to the marriage certificate of Maura and Jim Burke. When the mayor was presented with the ring and the person who owned it, he was shocked.
I said, "Wow, I know her." I'd been at the wedding.
That's right, not only does Mayor Sullivan know the Burkes, he actually attended their wedding 21 years ago. It was then the mayor decided to hand-deliver the ring.
This was going to be something that would be a tremendous moment for them. And so we decided we'd come over unannounced on a Friday evening and hand-deliver the ring.
It's a story that's come full circle, much like the ring on Maura Burke's finger. I'm Matt Fitzgerald, Fox 25 News. You might be seeing a lot more of this very soon in Massachusetts. A proposed bill would allow the use of medical marijuana for people with a prescription.
I am in favor of question number 3.
Question 3 would allow certain people with medical conditions to legally obtain a small amount of medical marijuana from a proposed 35 marijuana dispensaries from around the state. University of Massachusetts Boston professor Reyes Coltelice sees no issue with the proposed question.
I see no reason to be against a proposition that is to protect people from suffering an enormous amount without any perspective of healing.
If Question 3 passes, it will be signed into law here at the State House and go into effect January 1st, 2013. One person who would like to see the bill defeated is Harvard medical professor Dr. John Knight.
But everyone who gets addicted to a hard drug starts with marijuana.
According to Dr. Knight, many people who start using marijuana at a relatively young age tend to slow down in the later years of their life.
If you're using this, you're losing your edge. You know, instead of becoming the CEO of some corporation, you might be just cleaning the halls.
He says there are different ways people can go about relieving their pain other than using marijuana.
There also are prescription forms of the THC compound. They're currently available. They can be delivered through nebulizers so that you can get very high concentrations.
But Professor Coltelice still maintains that the use of marijuana has no negative effects.
So I see no reason to vote against something that is proven to be working.
We'll leave it up to the voters on Election Day to decide for themselves. For CC8, I'm Matt Fitzgerald. The Fox 25 News at 6 starts right now. We begin with developing news. They allegedly killed a man in 2009, dismembered him, and burned the body. But tonight, 2 accused killers are free men. Good evening, I'm Matt Fitzgerald. Thank you, Kevin. He was the grand voice in the Cathedral of Baseball. His words echoed through Fenway for years, but tonight, his voice silenced. Sox public address announcer Carl Bean passing away today. His car crashing in Sturbridge. The team, fans shocked by his sudden death. Our Adam Pellerin is live at Fenway tonight with more. Adam? She was shot while walking her dogs. The gunman, a state trooper who was out hunting. Months later, that Norton woman is finally back at home and talking about the ordeal. Adam Pellerin just spoke with her and joins us with more. Adam? It's an act some call disgusting. Tonight, police say there's more justice for a T driver spit on by riders. Our assignment editor, Bill Sharon, fills us in on how the arrest went down. Refusing, no more, jumping on board with Secure Community's reaction now that the state has adopted the act. And she wants to know what all the fuss is about. A New York woman trending tonight. Police say she's selling hot dogs with a little something extra on the side. Hear her side ahead on the Fox 25 News at 10.